Outlander's Sam Heughan was born to play Jamie Fraser in hit show, says producer. Show producer Maril Davis opened up about the cast and how Sam was the only man for the job when the casting process was in full swing. He's played Jamie Fraser since the show aired back in 2014, and now a producer of the hit show Outlander has said that Sam Heughan was born to play the role. In a clip from the Outlander Season 6 Collector's Edition, Maril Davis opened up about the cast and how Scots star was the only man for the job when the casting process was in full swing. She said, "I remember we were at our offices in Pasadena. You're watching tapes, and on the first round of casting, Sam's audition tape came up and we watched it, and we all realized in that moment that this was our Jamie." Maril said that the casting crew didn't think they would find their Jamie but were delighted when Sam ticked all the boxes. She added, "And all along we assumed we'd never find him. It was like a needle in a haystack, he just popped out right away." Speaking about when the producers first became aware of Sam, Maril said, "He wasn't anyone that any of us had seen before. We instantly knew he had the charisma, he had the charm, he had the humor to play Jamie. Then we did a video conference with him, and immediately, he just jumped off the screen." She added, "Sometimes in this life, there are certain actors out there who were born to play certain parts, and Sam Heughan was born to play Jamie Fraser." And now, as the show is about to air its 7th series in the new year, Sam recently spoke out about how Jamie Fraser might look a bit different in a recent Amazon Audible interview with host Holly Newson. Sam had been talking about how he hopes for a role in the Lord of the Rings franchise one day, as he said, "I'm still desperate to be an elf or a dwarf. So if the Rings of Power are still casting, I'm available. I've even got a ginger wig if they're interested." Audible host Holly Newson replied, "I can imagine you as an elf." Sam then said, "Thank you. Well, I may have had some prosthetics done at some point." Sam Heughan opens up on eating disorder in new memoir Waypoints. The 45-year-old is best known for his role as Jamie Fraser in the hit show Outlander. But now in his new book, he shared something he went through in his personal life when he was trying to make it as an actor. The actor, who is from Balmaclellan, penned in his memoir that he cut back on food to prepare for roles to look the part. He wrote, "I was careful with my diet but now began to understand the necessity to eat more to allow my body to thrive. I paid attention to calorie intake, and considered every meal in terms of what it might mean for my chances of getting work. In hindsight, when I considered that time in my life, I recognized that I was living for a while with a low-level eating disorder. The requirement for an actor to look a certain way has driven me too far at times. I rationed what I ate, often consuming just salad and pickles, knowing they were low in calories. I certainly wasn't taking on enough fuel for all the running I was doing, let alone for a long day on set. We often talk about pressure on women to conform. I certainly felt that expectation upon me, which is why I responded by maintaining a disciplined eating and exercise regime. It was a form of control as I tried to make my way in an industry in which actors are pretty much powerless.